Flying east on Route 25A, we are approaching the promontory of Sacred Paw and the summit site. From there, great treetop views are found in all directions. Upper Baker Pond is below, to the west, flanked by Camp Moosilauke and Camp Meriwether, with Lower Baker Pond and Camp Pemigewasset to the south. These 1904 to 1908 New Hampshire camps have helped keep this land undeveloped. With 51.51 acres in Orford, New Hampshire, and 77.33 acres in Wentworth, New Hampshire, this property is subject to a conservation easement held by the Upper Valley Land Trust. 7.4-acre summit site is ideal for an off-the-grid, net zero energy residence with wind and solar electricity generation, a geothermal heating and cooling system, and a backup battery installation. The opportunity exists to obtain most food requirements with a small farm, winter greenhouse, summer garden, and a few chickens, goats, etc., in addition to hunting and gathering berries, mushrooms, and other edibles. We drop down now from the summit to Bear Run, one of 3 roads serving the summit site. It dips down into an area with numerous springs, thick forest, and stone walls. We turn at Tall Trees Crossing, with more springs and a magnificent ledge rising up on the right, with its own forest and ecosystem on the flattened top. This road, Moose Run, is one of several ski trails on the property amidst a forest of mixed northern hardwoods, such as red oak, birch, ironwood, beech, maple, and softwoods such as white pine, red spruce, balsam fir, and hemlock. Several forest footpaths intersect the property. Continuing downhill, we are approaching Charlie's Pond, a waterhole for wildlife fed by a spring flowing over moss-covered rocks. Below the pond, looking west, is a steep area of caves and ledges, great for kids and adults who like to climb, and natural communities of flora and mushrooms. Further up Moose Run, one can make out the footpath going down to the nearby Appalachian Trail, where we turn right to hike to Maine or left to Georgia. We turn right at Oak Lane to head up to the oak forest, which was cleared so mature red oaks could thrive and produce more acorns. The clearing is mowed annually in the fall to produce new spring growth for upland birds such as turkey and grouse, allowing their young to feed on the tender sprouts and insects they harbor. On the far side, we can view 2 prominent glacial erratics. One road exiting the clearing is lined with grand old oaks likely left to shade the horseback trip to Orford back in the day. We exit the clearing on one of 4 exits, this one to Frog Pond, another watering hole, home to amphibians of all sorts. Very near Frog Pond is a smaller pond which curiously does not freeze in the winter, perhaps benefiting from heat rising from the Earth's hot zone. Returning to the summit, we head down Deer Run, a great easy ski run and the widest open road. Towards the bottom, we pass stone walls undisturbed for 240 years. These walls are found throughout the property and remain as a testament to the early inhabitants. We now approach the trout pond, which is spring-fed and 20 feet or so deep. It is annually stocked with brook or rainbow trout. Plantings around the pond include witch hazel, chokeberry, cranberry, elderberry, cherry, and crabapple, to name a few. A rock dock and rock gardens adorn 2 ends of the pond. A granite bench offers a place to meditate or simply watch the red-winged blackbirds nesting in the cattails or the frogs serenading you in season. The area is a birder's paradise, with many neotropical birds nesting in the summer. On the north side of the pond is a fire pit made with large rocks from the site. Straight ahead, we see the split-level carriage house, used by earlier settlers for horses below and hay above, and later it was an artist's studio. The orchard below grows a variety of apple, pear, plum trees, and hawthorns, lined with sugar maple trees to tap for syrup. To the east is the stunning blueberry field, with an all-year brook running along its eastern border. The field and woods are maintained as early successional habitat for woodcock, turkey, deer, fox, bobcat, and many bird species. The field is mowed every fall, alternating between blueberry patches so blueberries produce every year, barring late spring freeze. We depart to fly over the immediate neighborhood.